With one of our favorite guests around here, Tracy Morgan. In the new movie Fist Fight, he plays a high school coach who's helping a teacher get ready to take on another teacher in an after-school fight. Take a look.
He's going to be aiming for a target in the center of your skull, which is going to automatically scramble all the gray and white matter in your brain. That controls logic, personality, social, and sexual behavior. So at 110%, oh, he most definitely is going to knock all the sex out of you.
Ah, Jesus.
Maybe you duck and he misses.
But if he does, I'll just run.
No, I never said nothing about no running. Who's you, Seabiscuit?
Tracy, welcome back. Good to see you.
You too, man. You too, man.
The last couple of years have been a series of small steps for you. This is the first time you got back on a movie set after that accident that we've talked about here so much on the show. What was it like?
Well, it was kind of scary because I hadn't been in front of a camera, so I didn't know. I didn't know if the timing was going to be there, if the instincts were, the comedic instinct was going to still be there. I didn't know. So you got to understand, a lot of studios won't mess with a person who just came out of a coma.
They won't take a chance.
No, they won't. But my boy Richie King, I love you, Richie. He's director, young director. He put it all on the line for me, and he gave me a shot. He got the studio and say, no, he's still there. And when I got in front of the camera, we did 1 or 2, 3 takes. Then I had to have a moment. He gave me my moment. And I stepped back and I let it all out because I was here. I let it all out. Then we went to work. And my cast, Ice Cube, Jillian Bell, Charlie Day, they gave me a lot of love and support. And the room to create. Richie gave me the room to be myself.
I like the premise.
He said, I don't want nothing else. I want Tracy Morgan. When he said that, I don't know what he meant. And I started having fun.
The premise of the movie is funny, and it brought back memories. I'm sure for you too.
Can I ask you a question, though, man? If you was in high school and you heard 2 teachers was going to fight, wouldn't you be there?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I got to see this.
But let's reverse it. How many times were you in school, and because you were a little bit of a wise, you probably got in a few fights yourself, right?
I got into a couple of fights. I remember one time I liked this girl named Murders. Now, I didn't know how to express it, so I punched her in the arm, and she whipped my behind. Because she had the big Sonny Liston hands, you know? Big Sonny Liston hands, shot that jab. But my fights were epic. Yeah. I didn't just have school fights. My fights, I had a cut man, I had a corner man, there was contract disputes.
Do you remember
months of promotion?
Remember the feeling during the school day when someone had called you out after school and there's like time stood still?
Oh, yeah.
And you knew you were going to get beaten up after school?
I had one guy named Harold. He would terrorize me, man. He would come every period he'd come to my class and go. And it was on. And then I would like sit in class and fought like it was report card day. Nervous.
What was your record? If you had to pick your record of high school fights, how'd you do? In my mind, I was 4-0. I think I was actually 0-4.
In my mind, I was I know the reality of it, I was 0-3. But then the sense of humor kicked in. And when I started losing the fights, I just start making them laugh. The bullies, to keep them off my behind, I make them laugh. Then I take them upstairs and cook them hot dogs. Especially on the 1st and the 15th. My mother got a welfare check.
Coach,
true story.
Coach Crawford. Is Coach Crawford, is that the guy's name?
Coach Crawford.
Did you pattern him after anybody?
Coach Ben Wright, my defensive line coach in high school.
Really?
That was him. He had a chipped tooth. He had a chipped tooth, and he had a gut, and he talked like Al Green. And he had those shorts, you know, the gym shorts with the hernia balls.
Yeah?
Just like my granddad.
You paint a really nice picture.
Yeah, he had the Vince Lombardi cleats. I got him laughing. He had the Vince Lombardi cleats. So I patted him after Ben Wright. I love Ben Wright. Everything was hit the track. But he didn't just tell you to do a lap. He would say something personal. I don't care if your uncle helped fix my transmission. Hit the track. It was always, your aunt didn't text me back. Hit the track. So he took everything personal.
I mentioned it's been a series of small steps. My friend, you've made some giant steps, and we're so happy to have you back. We really are. Tracy Morgan.
Thank you.
I want to tell you, Fist Fight opens nationwide on Friday. We're back in a moment. This is Today on NBC.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.